love that dynamic between Stewie and Naf on B. Stu oftentimes being the aggressor, Naf being the man further back. But for GODSENT, they've got to stop that from happening. They've got to stop that early aggression, use those nades to make sure Liquid can't get up in your face.
Well, we'll see if that dynamic duo can bring it in. But for now, it's time to leave it to another dynamic duo. It's Harry and Hugo.
Oh yeah, we're right up in your face, in your business and in your earlobes. It's GODSENT Liquid, and it's assured to be a banger. Maybe Pain couldn't live up to the heat against Furia. Liquid also went 5-0 in their group. They're not looking like sleepers in this tournament. Back home on NA soil and looking to dig graves. GODSENT, CT-sided start at least. They've got Julies.
Yeah, dual Berettas for Taco. Come on, baby. Ooh. There's the first. Ooh, they keep shooting, but it's only one.
Yeah, that's always the way with the Julies. You expect a little bit more. Triple app setup. Lato gets dinked, but it's Phelps to clear from the corner, come out with a double. Now it's just the nades left up for Liquid. 2-on-4, but don't count them out. B is free, but the bomb under the possession of Phelps, who's still fighting up in the apartments. Lato's covering, and Phelps has picked off Naf. Forget those grenades. Fallen needs to go in with the gun, and he's turned as soon as he gets to the corner. Lato cleans house, and it's going to be GODSENT to take the pistol. Liquid's pick in the series. Little BO3 here in the semi-final for glory, for points, for pride, and for money as well.
Yeah, and you know, who doesn't love money? Right, I think that's one thing we've all got in common. Hugo, do you like money?
Yeah, it's all right.
I like money too.
Yeah. Purchasing things are fun.
Money is power.
Yep.
And you can't run PCs without power. It all tracks.
Sure.
Now, Stewie 2K, that's a man capable of outputting a tremendous amount of power. A power bottom, some would say. Here he is with the Deagle. Deagles are plenty, actually, for Team Liquid. When I say plenty, I mean 2.
Yeah. Couple of troublemakers in this round. That goes back on short, or on app side. Lieges trying to find him on that wiggle, but he's not going to get given a kill. Tucked in on long is Barton, but no flash to get him in.
I'm just going to come right out and say this early. GODSENT win this series, by the way.
All right, it's bold. We'll see if it pays off. We'll see what happens. They would face Furia in those finals if that's the case, and I'm not against that. Could be a little bit of fun, couldn't it?
Rematch from the IEM Winter qualifier, where, of course, you know, we all know what happened there. GODSENT took Furia down.
Couldn't do the same here in this group, of course. 11 rounds on Mirage. I like our map ball. We haven't casted New Dust, Harry.
No, we haven't.
This entire event, we've done CIS and NA, and we haven't casted Dust.
I'm so excited. And I hope we get all 3 as a result. But sadly, GODSENT are going to bang them out in 2, aren't they? So,
considering you're a big Liquid fanboy, this is a big statement.
It is a big statement, and I think it shows just how romanced I've been by Taco and his squad.
All right, what's he slipping in your drink? More drink?
That is the way to my heart. Oh, looking a little empty there, bud. No, actually, I just got this from the... Oh, you're putting more in already, are you? Okay. Right, so here's the buy-up for Liquid. Grim, donning an AK, pushing up towards the top of Banana. That's the area at the top of Banana right there.
Yeah. Wait, let me fact check that real quick.
Yeah, is it good? You can't type that fast, bro.
Computer says yes.
Dude, that's a bad joke because you're too fast on the keyboard, Hugo. Now, Taco's taken all this room in alt mid.
You're too slow.
He's too fast as well, and he's started to piece together that this is looking like the B play. Team Liquid are already in, though, and this boost coming in late is actually pretty huge. It's already been cleared.
No.
That should have been a kill for Lato, but instead, it's a double opener for Team Liquid. Make it a triple. Oh, baby, a triple.
Exactly what it is. And yeah, like you said, that was a nice idea for GODSENT. I don't think they were expecting to pop that quick. Maybe it's not by purpose, but getting the boost up after Liquid clear the angle and already looking into the bomb site. Now, a bit of a whiff on the top of the boost. It happens to the best of us and the rest of us. Fallen trades Barton in spawn, and Liquid are on for a round. Taco, who may have taken T-spawn in the early seconds, can do nothing with that control. And GODSENT are locked out of there first. Liquid's gun round gets going, and it gets going good.
Yeah, I like it when they hit the ground running. It's a shame that Taco is the only survivor after going on that big ult mid flank. You know, he lives to tell them, yeah, guys, it's a B play. And then the guys in B who are getting shot at, like, yeah, Taco, we know. They're here. They're already in the site. And to Team Liquid run away with that one. What's the response going to be? That was a bonus round attempt for GODSENT. I do always love the jugs that GODSENT bring to the table. Right, Dumao has always got what looks like a milk carton for the extra space, I'm assuming. That's pretty smart, by the way.
I imagine they sell water in that as well.
Yeah, well, like, you know, I just know, yeah, I guess. But I know it even looks cloudy, like, on the outside, man. The point I'm making is pretty smart. I'm going to steal that for the future.
More hydration, the better, but Dumao, take a sip of that, drops off the boost, and Stewie's ready wide. If he just commits here, even though two are in ult mid, Liquid are going to win the round. Lato needs a multi-kill. He's being wrapped from the backside, though. Smoke doesn't go out, doesn't need to. And the push has yet to come through for Stew. He's waiting. Naf's hearing rotates, but the bomb's committed. It can't do anything about it. Naf can backstab, and GODSENT aren't considering this fact. Fallen sticks that plant eventually, given respect with cover from a lead. Stewie has the round in the palm of his hand, and he crushes one, but Phelps will trade. Naf with the backstab should be the deal sealed, and eventually gets that kill. Now with backline gone, GODSENT have nowhere to go but in.
Yeah, Lato is forced to commit to this one with Naf holding CT. He's going back, he's looking for Nafly, but Nafly, not the kind of guy you want to fight, and Fallen will never give you the chance.
Yeah, it was nice from Liquid. It could have gone weird, it could have gone wrong, even with Stewie only getting one, but the late long lurk gets Liquid another gun round. And now you're talking about breaking money, right? Not just money, but hearts as well for GODSENT. Full eco with just that little Zeus for Dumao. Locked in at the top of B. The Zeus, it's been letting me down as of late, Harry.
Yeah?
I hope for...
In these pro matches or in your matches?
In my matches and in pro matches. I haven't seen any Zeus kills in the NA region. We've had some knives, sure. I respect a knife. More money. Makes sense, but... we need a little more Zeus action. Who was it that tried to probably jumped off of boost on you know, the boost that Lato's on with the Zeus? They tried it, they almost got it. But almost won't cut it, not here, not today. Liquid are out for blood. Going B, but faking out that A site first. They're gonna get, oh no, Phelps, we're talking of knives. He's got one ready to go. Elige, no chance to react to that one. Just a step and then death. And Liquid go, fine, you got a gun? We're getting out of here, we're hitting B.
Yeah, only Lato with a P2K on the boost. And with Fallen wrapping CT, Lato is going to die from a multitude of angles in a multitude of ways. It will be the least fun one as Grim runs him down, spams the smoke, locks in the round for Team Liquid. And this is a very nice looking Team Liquid right out of the gate. I do love seeing, you know, Fallen versus Taco and Phelps. I think that's kind of brilliant, having them all back in the server, but on opposite sides of the coin. And Fallen looking to try and put on a bit of a show for us. Something that is interesting, by the way, and this is something that we've learned from, you know, our talks with Taco. I always bring up that CS Summit RMR, but with good reason. We got some nuggets of gold out of Taco. He let us know that, like, him and Fallen still on great terms. Fallen gives him advice and, like, lets him, you know, gives him little tips here and there. If Taco ever has a question, you know, he'll go to Fallen about it when it comes to this leadership responsibility.
Probably didn't help him prep for this matchup too much.
Yeah, Taco was like, so, I have to call versus this little team like Liquid, you might know him. Any tips? No, I can't imagine, you know, there was much dialogue before this one. But that, you know, makes it even more exciting. The fact that, you know, that they are still on such good terms, it makes it even more exciting as a viewer to watch and to you know, see. It's like a Padawan trying to become the master, right? If you want to relate it to Star Wars, you know.
Yeah.
Because you know what happened in Star Wars, right?
Wait,
like,
spoiler alert, warning.
Well, actually,
oh, you go. Now you
go. I won't spoil it. Actually.
No, you can spoil Star Wars. It's pretty old.
No. I'll play it safe. If you haven't seen it, just anyone who's in the know, they know.
Yeah. Oh, you know.
You know exactly what bit I'm talking about.
You know, there are more wars in stars than there are grains of sand on every beach in the world. I can't do it when you laugh, Harry.
I didn't laugh.
No, yeah.
That was someone in production.
Oh, of course, yeah. Right now, the wars are fought on the ground, on the battlefield, on the front lines of Inferno. And GODSENT are looking to bring that down Banana. They've got the AWP on B for Phelps. A team that always keeps you guessing when and where that AWP is running, and most importantly, who's holding it. Ollie in middle, gonna delay the A play. GODSENT are still stacked heavy B, but Liquid have no interest in that matter. Barton cycling util back to A, trying to get the smoke in middle. Liquid love running through this though, and if they have a plan to, they might not let one smoke deter them. The util's in, short molly, long smoke, and so Liquid don't care about what they throw or GODSENT throw at them. Got a clear Balk, Taco's up there, dropping the first, and Liquid just go. Speed into the site. Trade's looking good right now for GODSENT, but then they start to fall. Phelps locked out on long, and no util to get back in. He's got to wait for Lato's flash.
Yeah, but they can give a moment of pause. They can wait out this one for everyone to group up and move in together in the 3-on-2. Grim does get down into the pit. I saw someone suggest calling this guy, you know, the Viper or something like that, because he's the king of pit.
Nice.
Like a pit Viper,
yeah.
like the snake. Well, let's see if he can slither his way to success in this one. Elige playing around these long smokes, trying to deal the short end of the stick to Phelps with that AWP, but as he turns away, the timing couldn't get worse, and so GODSENT pull up in a 3-on-2, and they leave with all three intact. They lock in that round and find their way to a third.
Yeah, nice little retake there, and Liquid can't get any space in the post plant. I love that little short smoke thrown down as well. Lets them climb over the cart, walk through into the bomb site as well, have a bit more cover. Liquid, it's still a confident A hit. If they managed to finish off Phelps, they would have been able to retake long in that post bomb. That's what they were trying to do. That's what we're hoping for. Not today, though. AWP out for Fallen. Phelps stays with his and stays on this triple B setup for GODSENT. They've got to read and they want to run with it till it works. No one's going to give Fallen the pick. When you're heavy B, avoiding dying mid early, you don't want Liquid to speed things up into that empty bomb site. Good grenade. Very dangerous angle for Lato. Like, he may look tucked, but you can see him there if you go wide enough. And it's only to dodge a flashbang. Lato, oh, he's got to dodge death now, getting shot by his teammates. Does get out of there alive. Stewie, not too much better. 10 health. Might want to take that AWP out of Fallen's hands. So swap they shall. Rotate's gone back. Phelps is on long. And Elige is trying to take it.
Oh, Phelps, don't miss those. Elige on the receiving end. And let's not forget, you know, it was Elige to get knifed that facilitated this AWP buy in the first place. And since it's come out, it's bested him twice now. Ooh, Phelps also going to deal with Fallen. Can anyone get rid of this AWP? Even if you do, there's still a lot more to find. Nav. He can make sloth-like reflexes. He can sense that something isn't right.
Oh dear. Phelps goes back though, trying to regain info on this A site. That's given up a 3-on-3. Now you still have two trapped back in A, but Molly's coming in. Barton's now cooking right now. He doesn't have a smoke. If that spreads any further, he's a dead man. Grim's cleared the first. Are they ready for Barton? Oh, he ticks the Molly again, and Grim does react. The bomb was out, but he's back in time to get that kill. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was a spread. It looked like he may have walked into the Molly one step, but I don't want to victim blame. Getting burnt out of A, and Lato has to save the AWP. Liquid onto a fourth. And that went from a 5-on-3 to a 1 round for Liquid in an instant.
Yeah, crazy turnaround, man. Like, you thought Phelps had done enough. That AWP over at long was really nifty with the openers. And you have the 4-man stack in A in a 4-on-3 at that point in time. There was still a 5th player, obviously, for GODSENT, but Lato was all the way over towards B, mate. So, you know, you thought that was all the makings of a round. It all starts with Naf getting this one, and then it quickly spirals with a mad guy like Grimithy bringing it up the front. Here's that molly tag at the final second as well, and reacts in the nick of time. Yeah, bro, Taka, that's going to hurt.
Ouch. Yeah, a painful
I don't like
round
sad
to lose.
Taco, man.
No.
That made me upset seeing him do that little face.
Oh. Can't win them all, man. But sometimes you got to win them. 4-3, and it's just this saved AWP. Of course, Lato very able to wield this as well. Get mollied out. Soul doesn't smoke it. Still alone on B. Maybe he wants to keep that smoke for the late round, get a kill before. They don't know the AWP's there, but Liquid find out a really nice way. Flashing and jumping around the corner. We've got Grim anti-flash right now. Stewie's holding it, but no re-aggro. It's just a solo AWP and 4 pistols. Liquid are going to go into it, though.
Oh, it was close. It was close. But there's no rewards for close.
He's got another smoke already.
Yeah, that's a nice example of the utility drop-in that can happen. I love this idea, right, of leaving a hero gun over towards B and just giving him a bunch of smokes and saying, like, look, if they come your way, you can hold them off. You can slow them down, and you can try and whittle down these numbers. He's going to drop his own smoke, try to play ahead of it, try to play around it, but spam already coming in. Lato doesn't want to lose this AWP without getting anything done. Somehow not a point of damage done to him yet. Maybe the time will come where that changes. But this should be a Team Liquid round as good as done.
It's very awkward. He's waited so long that CT smoke will fade soon. He's going to get out just as it does. Still got a second on it still, I guess. Might be a replenished one for Liquid. Either way, the gun gets out, and that's all GODSENT really wanted. Stewie's looking for some exits on the way. Doesn't know exactly what GODSENT have, but it's mainly worthless. And so no real reason to hunt other than that AWP that you know GODSENT are protecting, right? They've put players between themselves and, or between Lato and Liquid. So another round out of Liquid. They, you know, that's fair enough to Liquid to just, you know, no map control all round and just exec B. They showed mid early, but then they went back and sat for a while in Banana, waited those 2 smokes, and then they just exec'd in. They called the bluff. Knowing that the money was low anyway for GODSENT, they wouldn't really have much to stop them. But it's always the fear that you're walking into 3 or 4 players, and that's how those rounds can get weird. 5-3, and Phelps now given the AWP over Lato. And what do GODSENT have to show for it?
Yeah, they wanted to fight for this banana control early. Nothing too crazy, pretty measured from both sides. Elige does try to, you know, push the boat out a little with that mid-peak. That's conceded the early man advantage to GODSENT. Stewie running through the molly now. They've heard this tick. Oh, the flash from Doomau might have been good, but Stewie and Graham are better. They get the openers. Phelps will AWP the bomb on the cross. That's fallen dead, and this gives Phelps a real, you know, element of control over how this round plays out. There is a resmoke going into CT, and so that AWP has had to reposition as the bomb has now been retrieved. But Phelps gonna strike again.
No.
Oh, can't quite deny the bomb plant, but he's done enough to make the round interesting on this AWP. Flashes go over. No peek on the back of it. GODSENT respect the plant for the time being. Another attempt at the 3-on-2 retake, and will they get the same results? Nafly gonna open, now wants to reposition, wants to keep them guessing, but Phelps ain't missing a beat. They know where Naf is, they know they've got him trapped over towards the pool, and they're looking to pincer him, split it together, and it's only 1 for Nafly. Taco trades it out. And that is a GODSENT retake coming through. 4 on the board for the GODSENT boys.
Oh, that was just chest for Liquid, right? They're just using all their util to get as much time as they possibly can, just trying to stall out GODSENT on all fronts. Really good round out of Phelps as well, right? He's the guy who makes that happen, dropping the bomb, smoking off Liquid, forcing them to go back to the bomb site to plant rather than hunt down that AWP on its own. And yeah, even then on the retake, getting a lot done with the AWP. Taco is spotted by Naf flanking down mid on that banana flank, and so he doubles back, and the paranoia that Taco is still in banana was there until the, you know, the final couple of kills for Naf as well. So a bit scary. Taco resetting with his team and the smoke spam to close the round. GODSENT are keeping us entertained here. They're making Liquid work for it, and that's respectable. Can they keep it up though as we hit crunch time? Another orb for Fallen. Naf looking for Apex, but smoked off yet again. And get a spam through. It worked last time. Mid getting given, but only temporarily as Phelps moves in from long.
Talk about, you know, hitting crunch time. Well, right now, we need that hero to emerge. Oftentimes, you know, you look towards a Naf and a Liege, someone like that, to be your Captain Crunch, that serial killer. You know, how is it going to fare? Phelps is holding long with the AWP. Phelps' AWP has been looking very convincing to open up this game as well. Currently sat top of the board. Top of the server, and here he is, flexing that mid control just a bit. Taco has baited them in, but Phelps is not ready for a close peek. And so suddenly it's all on Barton down in the pit, has to come up huge. It's a lot of damage, and he is able to finish the job. They know about him now. They're wrapping Barton, but he's good for a double. And he's kept this round open for GODSENT. He's kept it in a doable spot for these B players on the rotation.
Stewie's got the post plant to win the round here as well. Fallen's got a perfect plant for it. Back at the bomb site, they reroute long. Flashes getting dumped by both sides to go to clear Fallen. He's got the reload off right now. They hear it, and he still gets the kill as Stewie provides a bit of cover. I'm sure Fallen's calling for help in that moment. Please bail me out. And Stewie will do so. Liquid lock in another A post plant, and GODSENT's money dumpstered now. Just a couple of K a player. This is super exciting though, because GODSENT are giving Liquid a run. They're the rounds are getting super impressive. They're crunch rounds. They're coming down to 1v1s. Not easy rounds to convert against Liquid, but I think we've got a real series on our hand here, Harry.
On our hand, our shared hand.
Yeah, get it off my leg now.
Oh. Well, it's Naf dealing a spanking to Phelps. Whoosh. Barton. Pistol whip. He pulling up. Oh, there's some damage.
No.
Yeah, mate. Must have been a Tesla. It's a bit of a fire on the side of the road there. All falls apart. That's a Team Liquid. They're able to get past these pistols with ease, Hugo.
Yes, indeed, Harry. Checking every single angle, every anthill for anyone and no one, because Grim's got them both back down B. Liquid up to 7 on this T side, and now they're going to start to build, right? We need another rifle round out of GODSENT if they want to stem the bleeding, hold their hands in the air. Otherwise, this might be a very one-sided half after all, and I've lied to you. But it's all on this gun round. No kit either, and a lot of these rounds have come into these post-plant retakes, right? Even 1-1s for GODSENT. Oh, they're going to fight Banana instead. They're going to use a war of attrition, and turning back is Lato. He still gets traded. It couldn't have gone any better than that, really. It could have gone a lot worse, though. Shui's looking for more, and it's a rotate of Phelps that saves his teammate's life, leaving GODSENT yet again a man up. Liquid have bailed themselves out of these positions before, but not ones like this. 4-on-2, full util, but Phelps is having a hell of a game right now and a boost up. These haven't really done many favors to GODSENT, but it is still a nice position, and one that Liquid don't really have the manpower to check if they're going to exec into B, and that seems to be the case.
Now with the Legion, Naf still alive, you know, you're always finding yourself believing, even in a spot like this, even in a 2-on-4. While these go over, Phelps having to come through the smoke. That is one hell of a nade to find Dumao up on the boost. Are they ready for Phelps? Playing around the lip of that smoke. A Liege comes in with the kill. Oh, spam could go either which way, but ultimately no one is tagged up by it. Taco and Barton left in what was that 4-on-2, if you remember. Well, now it's a long gone, distant memory. Taco leading the charge up through Banana. Barton walking. If he walks this angle, Naf wins this every damn time. But instead, it's a little jiggle. Elige back of the site. Look at the time with the swing. Taco drops him out. Without the kit, it's going to be close, but I think GODSENT are on their way to a 5th.
It should be fine.
It's close.
What could go wrong?
It's close, but calculated by Taco. And 5 on the board for GODSENT. Another one of these retakes that they are able to see through.
Yeah, it hurts for Elite, right? He doesn't know there's no kit in play there. If he does, there's no way he swings that. You don't want to get stuck in the smoke and hide and then just get spammed through and you lose the round. You want to win the fight. You want to believe in your aim, but yeah, seconds difference there wins you that round. Like I said, no knowledge of kit, though. You would presume it's there. And yeah, the stress turns to success very quickly for Taco. Feels good on the retake. That was a 4-on-2 that Liquid almost win, but GODSENT just get themselves over the finish line, and that's better than nothing. The alternative could have been a very one-sided game. Now it's still up on the chopping block. Guillotine sharpened. And yeah, that boost on B, that nade wasn't just a CT nade, that was a nade for the boost. It bounced off the top wall. Like Liquid, you're not going to see GODSENT boost up there again. They have been punished so many times from that position. Phelps, he's had a great game. Can he keep it up? Stewie's got a jiggle, he knows what's up, and oh, Phelps does convert the spray. Bombs back down B, but Liquid are almost committed. They're walking contact into the A site. Elite is very close, you're not ready for this. Oh, but Barton swings out from the bomb site.
Why would you say it?
And now the bomb is here, but it won't be lasting long as Taco drops 2. It's only Grim.
Yeah, Grim, you know, often good in these clutches, often good at winning rounds he has no business winning. And for Grimithy, you know, the challenge has just started. Oh, and it's ended. Nice and quick, nice and abrupt. 6 on the board for GODSENT. You know, you got to give them props for these retakes, man. Like, on Inferno, even in, like, 3-on-2s, 2v2s, a lot of the rounds that we see, you know, could spiral out of control. But GODSENT always have faith in just grouping and playing the numbers in a retake. And, you know, versus a Liquid that are understandably going to be playing confident, going to be fighting everything, right? Always looking for ways to kind of, you know, go against the grain and upset you. It's great to see that they're still able to see these rounds through to the end.
Yeah, game's tightening up now. Still a chance to win the half for GODSENT, and all frustration now coming through for Liquid as some of these rounds slip through their fingers. 6-7. Dumao 1-8, finally given an AWP, right? Like Phelps can do it no matter what you give him, and Dumao's not really had his role. It's been yoinked away. Commonplace on many maps, but they seem to somehow make it work. Dumao, can he make it work? 1-8 on the AWP on B. Liquid, their most success has come towards that B bomb site in terms of getting in. That's a lot of retake setups for GODSENT, and many a time they have converted those retakes. Liquid still full setup on A. Just Grim faking out B. Phelps, oh, careful, that flash saves his life again. As now Molly's come in to stop the assault from Liquid. He's only seen a couple. It's not enough info to draw rotates. You're still gonna keep 2 deep in that B bomb site. And Grim's fake isn't gonna keep them there for long. Lato's anti. And in fact, Liquid are running right back up Banana. Just as Dumao checks spawn to go back and consider that A site. This is when Liquid are getting set up. Oh, they hear that rotate. There's no way Grim doesn't hear that rotate. He's called it. Liquid are about to pop.
Yeah, Lato needs to take at least one with him. Good for the first, and if he gets out of here now and they can just group again and play the numbers game, this is where GODSENT have shown that they can, you know, look good and they can remain faithful to the numbers. They're going to have to call for these rotations away from A. It's taking a long old while for these A rotates. Lato trying to create even more space, and he'll do that by dropping Fallen out of the round, out of play. Elige and Grim both in with the swing of reclaim that man advantage, and Naf takes it one step further.
There's just no time. You've got to give it a go, or you've got to get out now with guns, with something, with pride. But even then, the bomb is going to go off, and Liquid are still hunting. They know they've got them locked in ruins. They haven't seen them escape from spawn, and everyone's dead at this point in the round. Everyone's dead. Liquid get it done, though. Not only Grim hearing that rotate, which is called, you know, Liquid to commit. Worst case, they know they're running into 2. But GODSENT, you mentioned those slow rotates, Harry. Even after you said it, you think they'd speed up. No. Barton and Taco are waiting in library for like 5 more seconds, checking for, you know, a lurker up long, because multiple times we have Fallen or Naf coming in on backstabs and, you know, being a nuisance in that CT spawn. And considering Liquid had that top mid control earlier, GODSENT are a little bit frazzled. They're a little bit scared. And so, yeah, Liquid instill that fear, and it slows down the retake possibility. Now, it's just a broke buy for GODSENT. Still a good half from them, no matter how this is shaping up. But Liquid taking that lead on the T side is going to feel lovely.
Yeah, man. I even get the feeling like whenever we cut to the cameras and, you know, you see, like, especially Taco just smiling away, like he is relishing at the opportunity to play versus his old friend and leader. You can just tell it.
Ooh.
Naf.
Calculated.
Yeah, it's all fine. It's all good. You think this sloth gonna fall to his death? Not today, mate. Up on the boost. Lato with 1, but only 1. Doomao does burn out Elige and is now pushing with the MP9. He might have had a quiet game, but he's come alive in the last of the half. Oh, Doomao with all the kills at the top of Banana. And so this game split right down the middle. It is a series that's looking like it's gonna deliver. Team Liquid with 1 round to the good, but is that enough to stop GODSENT?
This one is for friends and foes alike. Taco v Fallen. Phelps here as well. Let's get into the action.
Yeah, pistols out and a little B-pop coming in. Stewie and the Dualies don't have a good relationship. It's love, it's hate, and it's a B-site given over to GODSENT for free after they get 3 to open this one up. They even deal with Elige's wrap down through the Banana. And so Grim, 1v5, trying to come through.
Nope. Denied.
Yeah, so a very, very quick pistol round just sails right by, doesn't it? Liquid were very willing to fight, and that's a decision they come to regret.
Yeah, that little forcey-warsy here on the CT side. Put some money where your mouth is, but GODSENT, and their pistols have looked really good in this tournament. I'm excited to see Nuke as well coming up next, right? It's their pick. It's one that Liquid have had trouble on, and it's where GODSENT showed us that impeccable, you know, retake setup, like deny against EG by boosting a player into heaven. Ooh. Ooh. Careful.
Yeah, let's
Careful.
Not give Lato too many to start this one. I like this. Contact into top mid. Fallen tries to deeg Phelps out after tagging him with the scout. Naf will respond. Now armed with an AK. You know, giving Naf a gun is like giving a shark a sword, right? You've only made it even more dangerous.
Some sharks have that, actually. Swordfish, mate. Terrifying. Look them up. Sword on the face? That's not okay. That's unreasonable, in fact.
Oh, Naf going through with the flashbang and into the open, into the moors of GODSENT.
Could have gone with Jaws there because we were talking about sharks.
Yeah, Jaws is the most famous shark out there.
I mean,
everyone
look at the
says,
size of those jaws.
Look out, Jaws is coming. I couldn't believe his cameo in that James Bond film. You know, Jaws.
He shrunk a bit. Nice teeth, though. Sorry, nice jaws, though.
Would you describe your mouth as a set of jaws or a set of, you know, white mashes?
White mashes?
Yeah, because teeth are white. Well, they are if you take good care of them. Mine are a color.
A color, yeah, you want to clarify?
It's already, you know, a bad statement to lean down with teeth because they are meant to just be white.
Well, you can't win them all, Harry.
No, mate, shout out. You know, getting dropped down the stairs when I was a baby. Really did a number on me.
What, on your teeth?
Well, yeah, you know, my teeth were involved in that.
How?
I just got thrown down a staircase, didn't I?
Who
Like,
did that? Actually, maybe we don't need to get into
my
it.
older sister, mate, yeah, just dropped me down the stairs,
That's
bro.
not cool, man. That's not cool.
Well, it's fine, you know. You only need them to do pretty much everything, so...
You made it this far.
Yeah.
Okay? Wow, you really put a somber tone on this.
If you have dental problems, call in. Drop down the stairs at work that wasn't your fault. Oh, Elise, she's going to need to call an injury lawyer after that one. Taco spams him out, Hugo. And that's the round, cracked wide open, like a fresh set of baby teeth, down a staircase.
Ow, stop going back to it, Harry.
Everything. It all comes back round.
Maybe it does. Maybe it explains a lot about you, but you know,
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you're a great guy, Harry. You care a lot about.
In spite of this.
Yeah, you care a lot about other people, you know, because I guess she didn't care about you.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, shout out the Russell family one time. Bomb getting grabbed. There's no recovering this map, Harry. We've got to wait till new.
Yeah. Phelps creeping down the short side like a dental visit you're desperately putting off. Now fly. Ooh, here he is.
Oh.
Only good for one. And now just Stewart 2K left alive. There's smoke in the way, and that's never stopped him before, but Lato will.
Double digits, all right. We've got that first buy, though, for Liquid. It was all off the back of winning the pistol. Liquid's crazy force buy with Naf jumping through the smoke. You know, I admired it, but not going to set Liquid up for a round. This has to, though. To think that we were talking of a time where Liquid could be 11-4 in this half, and GODSENT came out with that clutch 1v1 on the B-bomb site from Taco after almost losing a 4-on-2, and that's been all GODSENT ever since. Fallen, AWP, none for GODSENT. Not a team in a hurry to pull it out on the T side is this roster. That's fine. Many won't, especially not on a map like Inferno. Oh, Stewie trying to get the info at any risk. GODSENT have top B though. That's the Molotov to deny re-aggressions. Liquid still want to retake that area, or at least feign that they're doing so. Molly forces more utility, and Shui sees him coming. The barrel gives it up. Oh dear, spraying, pre-firing, and Naf getting a double as well. He's lit up Dumao. The bomb is loose. GODSENT can grab it with the help of the smoke, but that's of little use. 2-on-5. Oh dear, Stewie's got another, and through the smoke, Barton getting sawed up. Mirror in the mouth. Check out those molars. Barton's got to go back.
Yeah, he's looking for a route back in. But aggroed from top B. 3 players there ready to swing him. There was no chance for Barton.
They sail him right back down the canal. One-way ticket. You hope your dentist isn't going to be a one-way ticket, but they could make it so anyway. And GODSENT,
Could be though.
Yeah, you never know.
You might have one of those dentists.
Oh,
One of the ones you hear about on, you know, like
the X-Files.
Yeah, the X-Files, famous for you know covering notable murderous dentists, is Fallen. Professor taking the mid peak with the AWP.
Oh dear. Oh dear. And a battle, it rages on. Both sides getting swept up in it. Even seeing positions be traded. Fallen moves over with the AWP now. Lots of room being given in mid for GODSENT if they want it, but Liquid have plenty of re-smokes. They've kept 4 at the minute mark. Like, that's impressive. A second one comes out in the round. Lige drops it on long. Still gives away mid. Maybe he has a gap. Looks like he does, but Fallen smoked up at top B. He's going to try to back up. 2 smokes left now for Liquid. Phelps sets up in middle. Bomb coming to join him. Grim in the pit. AWP is not going to play a factor here. It's up to the anchors. If Liquid can't hold on, then the B players are saving.
Oh, and Lige will win his fight along. Grim down in the pit isn't prepared to let them in. Up on the bike, and Grimothy with a second. Taco doing what he can, and what he can is a lot, but not enough. It's a nice little double on the spray. But he can't stop the rising tides of Team Liquid from tying this game up at 10-10.
It's getting scary, isn't it?
I knew it would be exciting. The thing is, you know, I think GODSENT, they probably have a few more little tricks up their sleeve that they're not really, you know, looking to bring out in this matchup. You know, like they've always shown us something cool in every game we've had out of the GODSENT squad. That nuke pistol still resonates in my mind, mate.
Sure, what could they possibly be saving strats for, Harry? I can't conceive what.
The major, Hugo, the big major.
2 mil. That's big money. That's mad money. Don't forget those stickers as well. They do pay out. Pre-fire D. Fallen's not worried. Stays on the angle. And he's nice and wide. Smoked out of middle. Taco's going to retrieve the bomb. Get out of there. And through the smoking banana, Stewie goes right through, peeking in and backstabbing Latto. Bomb, got to get up through ult. Liquid have so much real estate, they know their apps. There is nowhere else to be on the map. Spawn or T-apps. So Taco goes back and gets his legs cut out from underneath him, losing the bomb and under, puts Barton in a 1-on-5. And really, you're just stalling at this point. You're delaying the inevitable. You have a Glock. Liquid are coming for you. Nice dink, but no one's going to give you much more.
Yeah, respect for, you know, trying his hand at the burst. You can sometimes get a little stray kill off, but, you know, there was never really much of a chance for Barton there. It shouldn't take a genius to figure that one out.
Now pause for GODSENT as well. Coming back into a gun round, right, that was a full eco. They had no reason to get anything done there, but this one has to come in clutch for GODSENT. Liquid are picking up steam right now. Heat rising.
And hot air does rise. That's backed by science, actually. I know Mr. Science. And he would agree with us there. Yeah. So now with Liquid, you know, bringing this AWP out again, looking good on Fallen. I want to see what he's planning to do with it. He's got that mid spawn. That's why I'm intrigued. Fallen the kind of guy who ain't afraid to take a bit of a peek. Instead, he's running a rotation over towards the short side. It's probably the boost to peek down middle. Here it is. Oh, nice. Well, only built it up for about 30 seconds, didn't we? And then misses the jump, throws the timing off, and you just go, yeah, let's not.
Yeah, plus that smoke is weird as well. It's nice and deep, so you could just get walked through. It's a bit risky. Fallen smokes off Boiler, lets him focus on middle. No one would ever walk a smoke, right? As we spectate Stewie shooting through one down banana. Got to worry about those A1Ss, right? And not only less in the mag, but also less in the backpack on the ammo belt. You don't have as much as the A4 to just keep spraying smokes round after round. You've got to be a little bit careful. And yeah, Liquid leave, retake utility back and spawn. One of the teams we've seen do that a lot on a map like Inferno, even Vertigo as well. Mainly flashes more than anything, but nades can be good too. Now flashed off himself and getting back to the B site, going to call for Stewie's help. He has no utility. Stewie's scarpered some from the spawn. But GODSENT were only trying to get the fear instilled in Liquid as they speed up an A hit.
Yeah, here they come. Over at long, at Liege, trying to get on the right side of a motor smoke that might come in. Takes up a position in the site and is now ready for the fight. Fallen, they get past him. Grim down in the pit, can't hold the line. And with Fallen dead, it's a Liege who is going to get run down. This is a very clean GODSENT round coming through, tying us up at 11-11. Unless a guy like Crazy Keith can come in with the 4K.
Oh dear. Well, there's one, but it's only a means to a save here for NAF. GODSENT level the playing field. And yeah, Liquid didn't think that was an A hit. They were not convinced there. Stewie was rotating back. He was the fourth man back to A anyway, so he's able to float. But, you know, about 15 seconds left on the clock, and it goes very quiet as GODSENT wait for another flash. And Stewie runs right back. I wonder what the comms are like in that moment. Not nice for Liquid. Grim may find that first kill as GODSENT explode up short side, but then dropped on the pit. That missed shot from Fallen cost them everything.
Yeah, that one shot, and you know, that is Counter-Strike in a nutshell. Like sometimes, you know, like one shot missing when it really needs to hit can make the round fall apart because they lost the pit player. Suddenly Fallen is like not just having to worry about the guys down in pit, but he's having to hold short. The balcony as well. Grim can't help him because he's dead. And Elige was always playing, you know, that kind of, you know, like bait and switch corner, you know, playing for this idea that they don't check him and he's able to get away with a multi-kill. Yeah,
there's not much room for error in an exec like that with 15 seconds on the clock, right? Like maybe it doesn't matter if it's early round, but because, you know, everyone's moving at the same time, everyone's trading, all the numbers are there. You only get so many shots before you get overwhelmed if you're an AWP in that position. So yeah, sometimes it can cost you a round like that. Trade work is good for GODSENT. Oh no, Stewie stuck between two mollies. One of them was his teammates, the front one in front of the half wall that he was trying to stand, you know, he didn't think that was there. He was trying to stand in front of the car molly, and it's his teams that pushes him back into his opponents. Maybe he could have gone further down.
Oh, they're calling a full gamble in response to Stewie's untimely death. They go, all right, look.
Oh, no.
Group up everyone on A. Grim, first kill found. Oh, makes it a double. Grim, not going to let them take pit away. The Viper strikes again, and now it is just Taco in the 1v4. Grim has torn the round apart. And this decision, this gamble after Stewie's death at top banana, well, Team Liquid reaped the reward of it. Taco has given up his position now, and there's Grim to close it with 4. Wow. Hell of a round out of the guy.
Yeah, the full rotate, but it's only one man that needs to be there, right? It's only one man needed. As Grim absolutely dices them up. That's so awkward for Stewie. You can see there's that little gap that he's in initially, and then, you know, the mollies always spread until the final second, and that's when he just gets cooked. Doesn't matter, though. GODSENT expect Liquid to reinforce that B site. They do the opposite. They do the inverse. And GODSENT, it's fine. It's not the end of the world, but it is the money getting delayed for one more. So this was a game that was going back and forth. Now it's 2 for 3 for Liquid off the back of that one. So 13-11, the likely outcome as GODSENT just bring P250s and Deagles. Moving up banana.
Maybe Stewie should just feed at the start of the round, and then they should just gamble every round. Why not? Fallen with this peek down banana doesn't want to give the AWP away to pistols, so he's being pretty measured in how he approaches this. Spam, gone. Oh, they boost up. And now Fallen, now I imagine he's looking to do some damage out for his revenge. There ever was a time to start spamming this wall. It's now. You've just seen them boosting on the other side of it. He holds. Lato, good for the trade. Big trade at that. If you deal with this AWP, you're in the money. But instead, Stewie's come in just at the right time to bail Fallen out. So GODSENT are going to regroup and look for the A play with Taco already out in top mid. They're right where they want to be.
You need D kills here. Maybe that headshot angle on pick could be nice, but Grim is timing his peeks and he's just trying to draw them into Elige. Flash going in for him. He peeks with the flash. It does blind him as Elige is still spraying, but Grim should have his cover as they get close. Elige does not wait. He just moves in through the smoke is Dumao, and so he's caught them off guard, but oh, no more than one. It's Grim to trade, Liquid to keep it fairly clean. Couple of casualties here and there, but they're on the right track. They're on the right path to a win on their map. Needed, I'd say, given their recent nuke results and GODSENT as well. Obviously, you know, these recent Liquid games on nuke, if you're looking at numbers alone, you've got to remember they are against tier 1 EU opposition, right? A win to Fnatic, a couple of losses to Astralis and Heroic. Big as well. So respectable games.
Yeah, you know, like legit losses to have in the repertoire.
And close games, worth noting. But still, something to keep in mind, as GODSENT have been grinding that map. And we've seen that already in this tournament. Liquid wouldn't want to get 2-0'd here. And so they won't.
You know,
it's the hope.
Yeah, there we go.
Not done yet.
Good. You bailed yourself out with the ending. Oh, Bide, smoke, spam. Fallen wasn't even looking for a fight there, bro. He's holding on to Bedroom, and he gets spammed out from the stairs. There is no way you could have seen that one coming if you're Liquid, and it's going to leave your defense split 2-2. Maybe even feeling tempted to gamble. Rotates this light bit of utility over towards the top of B. Has kept bodies here. And with this util coming in, I'm almost wondering if this is the B fake into the A play, right? I feel like you've been pretty blasé about your attempt to take this top banana control. Normally, that's with the intention of keeping bodies in this B bomb site for the bomb to go elsewhere. Now you lob the utility up into the top of mid, giving the illusion that you've taken that map control. And yeah, GODSENT will start to group for this A play. So it's the B fake into the late A. Grim with the turn. 180.
This guy.
And he locks in the 4-on-4. Now they dig deep. They dig in this A bomb site. Grim dead up on the balcony. Elige in the pit with the swing. First man down, but Phelps walks the long smoke. And so GODSENT should be in with a winner here.
I love that call for GODSENT as well. That's the second time they've done it, right? Just getting a guy late through the long smoke, and the rest of the players on card just live. They just stall, as they know no one's ever going to be looking moto side. Sui's spinning 360s, clearing everything he can, but then they take him and Naf out with ease. No problem for GODSENT. And yeah, it's a really nice call because, you know, you get so much attention on short. Even Elige, who has not been spotted, is dumping util to try and buy time. And even though he gets a kill off of that flashbang, you know, GODSENT don't re-aggress, they don't chase the trade. They know that Phelps is calling, guys, wait, I've got him. There's no one checking me here. I've got so much room on long side, and just walks through. That's the kill that wins the round right there. Otherwise, if Elige is able to get back into pit, buy time, stall it out, GODSENT don't have a molly, and suddenly Liquid could win that round. Not today. It's so back and forth. It's so unsure, uncertain. And Liquid, this is the round where it could slip through their fingers like dust. No money left up if they lose it. Fallen's got his AWP, but he's had a bit of a quiet one. Fighting up at top B, smoked and spammed. There's nothing he can do as he tries to put out the Molotov. Dumal provides the opener, and GODSENT go back to mid.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I gotta say, I still love Taco's mid-rounding with how he plays this, especially if they're able to work that early pick. Like, it must feel infuriating. They give you long enough to get in your own head and start to shuffle numbers around, and then, you know, they always feel like they're picking right. This round gonna be the B play, only Nafly here.
If he gets smoked and he doesn't get a spam, he might just save, he might just give it up. He's going to go for it, right? Like, you're one guy in position to try and win the round here. He's not smoked off, and so he does get one and a bit more damage. Can Sui capitalize a little bit? But they jump this shot. Beautiful work for GODSENT. Dancing their way into the bomb site, and that's forced Liquid's hand. Nothing they can do but run away. They can't even rebuy in the next round as well. They've got some loss, but, you know, you should just be saving on the other two. And Liquid, this one is getting scary. GODSENT never quitting. You almost want Fallen to play in for an aggressive round and try and find an opening kill to just take some of the pressure off of Liquid's back right now, but at the same time, he's having a bit of a slow game, and, you know, as you said, GODSENT are playing these defaults early and nice. Not giving away these first fights. 13 all, anyone's game.
Oh, they're scavenging something together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that leaves you all in, though, Hugo.
Yeah, you're playing for OT if you lose this round.
Which I can't imagine, you know,
The reason you do this is because, you know, firstly you got 13, so you're very close anyway. It's only 2 rounds. But then also you're, you know, if you eco on the other 2 and you presumably lose this round, that's how you plan for the future. You say, if we lose this round, because if you win, you always buy. If you lose this round and you had the, you know, USPs on 2, you only get your next gun round is 4,400. You don't have an AWP, you don't have full util. At least this gives you 2 real buys. This is one of them though, and it's not a real buy. It's a bit broken, but it might just work. Grim's done damage. They're dropping into the pit, and Grim swings with a flashbang. He needs to kill them. 2 guys right below him. Grim doesn't take the opportunity. Didn't know they were in. Fallen finds 1, but Grim gets naded out, and a wasted opportunity on this A site. It could still be grabbed back by Stewie, but he's the only man who can do it.
He's getting rushed out. Taco!
Oh.
Taco, you madman! He wants the win. He wants it. Will admittedly died in NAF, but it's fine. It should be all well and good. 2 of them are low. Maybe if NAF gives them a look, and you know, if you face the right players, maybe. Re-smoke.
Okay.
Boom. That's Spartan dead. Now they better util smoke through Moto. That's going to tempt the spam out through pits. You start to piece together where these bodies are. You still don't know about that second man, right? You know that Lato is down in the pit. You don't know where Dumao is. That's a time ticking away. NAF is saving. It's a godsent round. They're up to 14.
He'd love to go for it because he knows that, you know, the way the Godsent are playing is very execute-heavy style and not really giving you, like, lurk kills or one-man dead early. Like, you are not going to win this follow-up round with a hero rifle, right? Because it's going to be an eco for Liquid. They should save a lot of money here. They shouldn't be buying too heavy to get that last round investment. But, yeah, you're going to be hard-pressed to win a round here if you're NAF. That's so weird for Grim. I don't know what went on. Didn't know they'd fallen in.
No, that is insane. That has to be like gun model blocking the vision of the players.
I think they were right in front of him.
Bro, I don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
I think you're reaching, Harry.
I'm trying to come up with reasons because that's not a Grim mistake to make.
Yeah, it's Grim, all right.
It's
he looked pissed, and like, I don't know. Maybe the pressure getting the better of you, maybe too many comms, getting frantic there. That's one that's going to...
Maybe it's like hiding in plain sight, right? Like
they're just sitting there, bro.
Like not moving.
10 health. Oh.
But that could have been the round. It was right there.
It's a nightmare fuel moment. Okay, NAF, I said you can't win a round like this with a hero gun, but what can you do? Oh, Stewie's gone through the smoke. Deagle to grab for Fallen. And NAF begins his rotate.
Elise hears him.
No, don't you dare.
Okay. There's one. Oh, and that's it. The counter stops at 1. NAF gets boosted up in CT, but now that Godsent have seen that, now that they've dealt with the lurking player, they're anticipating a stack in this B site. Their patience could get rewarded.
There's nothing wrong with Fallen feeding here. It might bait them into the boost spot, but, you know, again, 1 guy, 1 mag, 4 enemies. It's not going to be an easy round. Grim's just committed. He can't do anything about it. It's all on Fallen. Just, if killing 1 here sets NAF up, even drawing the attention might be nice. But we're clutching at straws. We're begging for answers for Godsent. It's a red carpet right now. NAF turns from the flash. He lets them in. That's fine. Dumao dead. NAF falls off, but the spam through the smoke is a problem. NAF, oh, he's got a gap, and he almost finishes the job, but Fallen dies with nothing done, and now NAF behind a Molotov. Can't let it tick him. Down to 3. Playing with fire, playing with health, and playing with hearts, but it might just be a Godsent round nonetheless.
Yeah, NAF so nearly dead, mate. Grim might have to come up huge with a CZ. This should be Godsent up onto 15. They've not struggled at all at converting these man advantage rounds. They're just not peaking. They're not giving you a reason to go for this if you're Liquid. And so Grim is playing for damage. He's playing to take players down with the bomb. That is desperate. And even then, missed opportunities for Grimothy. 15 on the board. Godsent looking like they could pick up this map, just 1 away from it.
Incredible. You got to give it to Taco as well, right? This calling on the T side has been immense, man. Every clutch must-win round for Godsent in both halves. They've seemingly come out to keep them in this game. Taco as well. He's 4-0 in opening duels. He may be bottom of the board. Sorry, 5-0 in opening duels. Bottom of the board, but having huge impact in finding these entry kills here for GODSENT.
You might be saying, you know, like, no one could have seen this coming, no one could have thought this far ahead, but Hugo, you're sat next to the one guy that's
the true prophet.
Really repping, you know, GODSENT through. And it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Done.
Let's see, can Team Liquid hold on?
Yeah, this is super sick for GODSENT. Just even in the previous round, killing a Liege on the back line, and back they go, they reset, they go quiet, they go cold. You just make Liquid doubt themselves there. And that's all this half has been, Liquid doubting themselves at times. Even back to Grim in the pit. Maybe if Liquid win this series and we get an interview, we can find out what that's about. But oh my goodness, Stewie picks Doom out off the top of the boost. Lato burns in the molly to 2. And like we said, it's not done, Harry. Back to spawn with you. Is there an orb dropped? There is. They planned for every occasion. Lato went back to T-spawn to get an orb in case he got low, because he knew they had the money to buy it here and lose it, and it would mean nothing.
That's just, you know, the Taco huge brain mentality. Wow. They are ready for anything. Fallen had a bit of a worrisome time in these last few rounds. Well, he's left holding on to long and low, and that bomb is going all the way back towards being Fallen is beginning an early rotation. Re-smoking at top banana. If you wait for that to fade, you're going through with about 8 seconds left on the clock. So you're going to have to push it. And they walk the smoke. Naf deletes Phelps with the opener. Barton will answer back with one in response. It's a 4-on-3, but the B bomb site is lost. You're going to have to retake this one, Liquid.
Well, Barton's on top of Coffins as well. If Naf tries to peek into this smoke, he might just be dead. Barton with a shot and Fallen again. We've had these constant gaps in CT smokes. The lineups aren't even good, but Liquid can't find a way back in. Fallen provides one. Lato trades with that retrieved orb on Grim, sneaking in as noise is made by a Liege. Oh, Taco's dead, looking nowhere. Lato's in the corner, 2 health. 1 shot will do it. They know exactly where he is, at least which side he is, but not in the cubby. Peeks out, misses the shot, and a Liege will convert as the defuse comes in. This game rages on, and Liquid, one more for overtime. My goodness.
I think, you know, regardless of the outcome in this first map now, it is so impressive that GODSENT have put Liquid through their paces like this, right? Throughout the entirety of the group, Liquid went pretty much unchallenged. You know, like, teams might have made it close, but no one was able to steal the win away. No one was able to force them to go the distance like this, bar Extremum. Right, but even then, you know, you kind of look at that. There's a lot more tenure and experience on that squad than there are for the majority of these GODSENT players outside of Taco and Phelps.
Yeah, they took the double orb. I mean, for GODSENT, yeah, first major for many of these guys.
So this is either going to be the first map going against Liquid in this in the entire NA RMR so far, or we run it back, we go to overtime, and Liquid can keep that flawless streak intact.
You know, GODSENT want to be that team to do it. They want to be the team to ruffle the feathers. One man at B, making a gamble, but Stewie on his own. Clock not yet apparent. 4 on A, Liquid convinced, but GODSENT have loved a little late round B execute, and they're making a lot of noise A early. Bomb goes back mid. Lato sits in banana. Looks like the A commit. Looks like they're going into the stack.
Yeah, Fallen holding this long angle. He's going to get smoked off. Going to try and hit a timing shot. Fallen very close, but no rewards for that. They're out in top mid. They're pressuring Pit, Grim. Oh, there's the entry for Phelps. Now, they don't know about the graveyard player of a Liege who tries to steal the round away, but all the kills belong to GODSENT. They trade it favorably. They go into the stacked site. 4 players there for Liquid, and they manage to emerge in a 2-on-1. Stewie 2K left in the clutch. The boy of NA to try and keep Team Liquid in this map.
Kids on the ground as well. GODSENT not giving away an inch, not giving away any info. They're tucked in for a trade. First player spotted, but Dumal's not going to go back. Surely not. He does. Headshot angle. It's a risky one. Stewie's getting double.